Welcome to Snack Chat. That's Mark.
And that's Troy. What is Snack Chat? It's a multi-episode series where we handpick people throughout the entire IBM landscape and try to mash them up into interesting conversations.
It's a casual approach, like we're sitting in a coffee shop or in the lunchroom, and we want to get people a little off guard, a little comfortable, and take a peek into some areas and some conversations that you don't normally get every day. Let's have some fun.
Yeah, so it is fascinating, but again, that intersect actually of retail and financial services. Yeah, I'm sure Alarice, you're seeing this as well.
Yeah.
And it's been a while. I think many financial services have really lent into retail, especially understanding how to operate the best customer experience when it comes to the in-store division.
Okay.
Now, of course, many of the retailers have pressed hard into digital and understanding how to get that sort of customer 360 view, understanding the whole life cycle of the customer. How do we infuse that into the retail banking model? And that's so critical. And I think, again, the same bleeds backwards into retail. Many retailers have, by definition, said, how ultimately do I enable banking functions in my business? A lot of the UK grocery business went through that 5 or so years ago, setting up their own banks in some way, shape or form. Actually, I'm losing track of time. It was probably 10 or 15 years ago now. But I do think that's actually when the intersect of innovation comes into our worlds. And that's probably what we do at IBM better than most. We have this breadth of experience and this breadth of knowledge across different industries. And we can pull innovation from one arm into the area that we service. And that's why, for me, I like where I work. Kind of lucky like that.
Yeah, and that's a great point, because that, I think, is the beauty of things, right? So oftentimes we'll go to some of the top tier financial services clients, and they'll say two things. One, show me who's doing it best in the industry, and then forget that for the moment. Show me who's doing it the best, period. If we're talking about digital acquisition, who's doing that capability the best? Who can actually deliver the seamless experience no matter what channel I choose? Show me who's doing that the best. And what they're actually looking for is outside of their industry to show who's doing that, but also at the scale, right? So a lot of times we'll see with the financial services companies, okay, don't give them a comparison of, the smaller type of companies, but actually the big, large scale, multinational, global companies that are, have the same kind of transaction volume that they might deal with in a bank. Show me how you've been able to do that with those particular clients. So it definitely shapes the perspective of what you can potentially do and how you can innovate and disrupt those business models when you take a little bit of learning from one industry and apply it to another.